So guys, sorry there was no review on Wednesday. I've been a bit busy recently. I've had people getting married, lots of stuff on. Work's been really busy. Yeah, I actually work. I wish I did this for a living, but no, I actually work. So work's been very busy. But today, I've got a review for you. It's not of a TV or film. Don't worry, it's not a motorcycle review like my last one if you're not into motorcycles. It's the best parts of the UK Netflix. So here are my top picks for UK Netflix. Enjoy. So here today to talk to you guys about my top picks of UK Netflix. This includes TV and films. Obviously, I don't. These are not the best things on Netflix because I mean, Breaking Bad is on Netflix, and if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, you need to see Breaking Bad. Amazing TV show. But I'm not going to review that because I think that most people have already seen it. These picks that I have picked from the UK Netflix are ones that people might not have seen yet. They're ones that are either a little bit popular or people haven't heard of. So this is for when you're sitting there on your day off, not knowing what to do, glass of wine, Doritos, popcorn, perhaps even ordering a pizza go-go in. These are the ones to sit and watch while doing that, lazing around in your sweatpants with all your fat hanging out. I hope you like it. I'm going to start with TV first. So, first of all, my number five. My number five is an anime. So, people that don't like animes and call them cartoons, you can skip this part. It's an anime called Attack on Titan. Quite a new anime for Netflix. Netflix has a lot of older animes that have been more popular, had a lot of fans. This is quite a new anime. I do believe it's 2012. But it was an instant hit with all anime fans and with people perhaps getting people into anime. It starts off following some kids that lose their parents in a Titan attack. What Titans are? They're giants that live and roam the earth. Most of the human race are boxed themselves off in one major city with surrounding rings on the outside and walled off from these 10, 11-foot giant titans that like to eat people. Following a titan attack on their city, their main protagonist's mum gets killed and eaten in front of him. So they want to join the military to stop these titans from doing this again. From start to finish, it's action, pure action. Keeps you gripped onto the edge of your seat, want you to watch the next episode when you need to go to bed because you're in work the next day. It's fantastic. There's a lot of passion behind it, and it's not like most animes that are aimed at the teenage kids because there's no comedy element, there's no sexual exploitation of the female characters like the Japanese like to do. It is pure action, pure passion, pure aggression. There's frighteningness. It's not everyone's a hero. You see people actually reacting how a human would. It's very good. It's a different portrayal for me of anime life and well worth a watch. If you like anime, you'll love it. If you don't like anime, it's worth giving it a go. Watch a couple of episodes if you don't like it. You don't have to watch the rest of it. Up next at number 4 is a Netflix original TV series. Netflix have started to produce quite a lot of original TV series. I think this is a great idea. $6.99 a month gets you exclusive viewing to these episodes and TV series that you can't see anywhere else. This is Hemlock Grove. This is one of the brainchild of Eli Roth. It was originally a book, but horror director Eli Roth has taken this under his wing to make it his own. It is a fantastic teen tale of a small village called Hemlock Grove in America, where it has a dark, twisted secret. There's everything from werewolves to the supernatural going on here. It's extremely dark, very gory, and keeps you on the edge of the seat. There's some fantastically eerie, scary bits in this. And I said Eli Roth has done a great job. Eli Roth, for people that don't know, he's the young man that done the Hostel movies. Fantastic, gory horror movies. He also was in the film Inglourious Basterds with Brad Pitt. He played the Bear Jew, the young man with a baseball bat. I mean, he's a big friend of Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino helped produce the Hostel movies. But Hemlock Grove is solely done by Eli Roth, and it is a fantastic and a must-watch for any horror fan. A lot of people say it's quite slow. The episodes are nearly 50 minutes long. But as I said, every time I finish an episode, I feel I need to watch the next one. Moving on to number 3, we have a TV series, an American TV series called Archer. It's an animated TV series for adults. It is extremely funny comedy. I'm not a big fan of American comedy, but this literally has me in stitches. You have a main character, Archer. He is a secret agent for an American privatized secret agent company called ISIS. Yeah, I know, not a great name with what currently is going on, but later on in, I think it's season 5, they change it slightly to ISIS Vice. So, but yeah, not a great name. But they didn't know what was going to happen in the future, I'll take it. It is a fantastic comedy with smart, witty one-liners, lots of sexual innuendos, pays a lot of homage to other movies and other TV shows. It is fantastic. There's so many one-liners in this. You get, and I've heard so many people use them in today's just speaking normal. And I think, that's from Archer. Anyone that loves South Park, fans of South Park, will love this. Fans of Family Guy will love this. Sons of Anarchy. Fantastic TV show. I mean, I'm a biker myself, so I loved it, absolutely loved it. But I've had a lot of non-bikers watch this and say it's fantastic. The storylines are amazing. It grips you in. There's so many characters as well. You've got the main character, but there's so many smaller characters that you fall in love with. There's so much history, so much character building in this. A lot of emotion has been put into this. It almost seems real, true to life. And the storyline it grabs you and makes you want to watch it. I mean, season 2 for me, I think it's season 2 or season 3, one of them seasons was pretty poor and actually nearly stopped me watching it. But as it goes on, it just gets so much better. There's twists and turns at every end of every series. It just makes you feel, oh my god, I can't wait for the next series. And that's what's great about Netflix. You've got the whole series just there. You can watch them whenever you want, wherever you want, on your phone and on your tablet. But Sons of Anarchy, that's at number 2 for me. And anyone that hasn't seen this, is well worth checking out. So my number 1, drum roll please. My number 1 is Daredevil. Again, a Netflix exclusive TV series. I've even got a review just on Daredevil. It was my first review actually, so please go and check that out. I'm not going to talk much about it because I have done a review. It is just superb. The best thing the Marvel Cinematic Universe has done in TV. Forget Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., forget all of that. It's all about Daredevil. It is a must-see. So that's TV out of the way. That brings me on to what Netflix was created for, the movies, the movie streaming. As I said, these are my top 5 movies of what people might not have seen. They're not the best movies on Netflix. There's loads of movies on Netflix, loads of great movies. These are my top 5 picks that I think you should go out and watch that you may not have seen. Right, starting at number 5, we have Iron Man 3. This is, of course, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the third and at the moment the newest one in the Iron Man series. We see Robert Downey Jr. taking on the role of Iron Man once again, fighting one of his biggest comic book villains, the Mandarin, played by Ben Kingsley. It is a super performance by Ben Kingsley. I think one of his best. He's a great actor. He was great in Shutter Island. He's been in some amazing movies. He was excellent as Gandhi. This is one of his best ever performances. It's truly Oscar winning in my opinion. So on to number 4. Number 4 is a British movie. It is Filth. A great movie. I see this at the cinema. I've got it on Blu-ray. It's James McAvoy plays the main character in this, and it's set in Glasgow, and it's all about the crooked Glaswegian police, pretty much. It's a tale being told by James McAvoy and by his wife, with full of twists, full of turns, very funny in some parts, and it's the corrupt police force that goes on in Glasgow, and it's all about his his mission to try and get to one of the top jobs in the Glaswegian police. Well worth a watch. I mean, this is British cinema at its best. It's probably one of the best British movies since Snatch. It's that good. And again, it's a movie that wasn't very popular in the cinema. Has come to Netflix and has come to Blu-ray, and I think everyone should see this. Any British film fan should see this. It's not your American, lots of explosions, lots of CGI, no CGI at all, just pure acting. That is what cinema and films are all about. On to number 3. After saying what cinema is all about, this is quite a strange cult movie. It is Hobo with a Shotgun. Amazing title. Just the title reeled me in when I first went to see this at the cinema all them years ago. It's been out a while now, but Netflix has it. Hobo with a Shotgun does exactly what it says on the tin. It is a cult classic movie made in a B-movie style. Pays homage to a lot of the arcade style games of the 80s, 80s disco music, and it is about a hobo that wanders into a town that is being ruled by a gang and a mayor that is into illegal stuff. So he takes it about himself to rid the town of these this vigilante style group that's going on by becoming another vigilante. It's full of very gruesome bits, very hard-hitting action, and actually quite decent acting and quite a decent script. But I mean, it's one of them movies you've got to take light-hearted. It's not a serious movie. Again, it's another movie you can just sit down and watch, enjoy. Don't have to think about it. Don't have to sit there, waiting on everyone's word to find out where the twist's going to come. It's just a action B-movie. We all love one of them now and again when you just can't be bothered to do anything else. This is it. This is that movie. At number 2, we have Tom Cruise's Oblivion. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see this at the cinema, and I only watched it quite recently on Netflix, and I was extremely surprised. I couldn't believe I missed this movie. It is a fantastic film. It's set in the post-apocalyptic world after aliens invade. Basically, aliens invaded Earth and destroyed our moon. In destroying the moon, they caused havoc with floods, tidal waves, hurricanes, stuff like that. In destroying the moon, it destroyed the Earth's ecosystem. This is set then. Tom Cruise and a young lady are they're sort of like caretakers. They have these drones that they look after that fight the aliens and keep the aliens away, because what they're doing is they're harvesting the seawater to take it to Saturn's moon of Titan to continue the human race. That's where the human race is moved to, because the Earth is dead. It's got a massive twist, a twist I did not see coming. I mean, huge sci-fi twist. Anyone that says they see this coming are the types of prats that said they knew at the end of Sixth Sense. Them type of people, you can't see them coming. They are amazing writers that draw you in and then change it. They're people that say, yeah, I knew what was happening. They're blatantly lying. You can't tell what's happening. I'm not going to give it away. As I said before, I don't like giving away spoilers. This is a a must-watch for all sci-fi fans. And even if you're not a sci-fi fan, check this out. Tom Cruise puts in a great performance. Not a massive Tom Cruise fan, but a great performance from him. Well worth a watch. Number one in movies. What's it going to be? It's going to be some famous, massive American movie. No, it's not. It's a movie, again, that I found by mistake on Netflix. It's a movie, it was what I recommended because I've watched something else. And it is truly one of the best movies I have watched on Netflix. A movie that I hadn't heard of, didn't have a big budget, never heard of any of the actors, and never even heard of a movie. This movie is called Hunter Prey. Again, another sci-fi movie. I'm sorry if you don't like sci-fi, but this is well worth a watch. Just talking about Oblivion's twists. This movie has one of the biggest twists I've ever seen. A movie that's going in one direction, and then all of a sudden you're just slapped in the face with a tray out, and it's gone another way. And it sort of makes you think, oh my god. It literally left me speechless. And I mean, I can talk for England about this crap. It left me speechless watching this movie. It's on my favourites list. It's a movie I will watch again and again. And it's amazing how it's done. Great script, great acting, great directing, some amazing cinematic camera work going on here. And I mean, this is on a low budget, some wide angled camera scenes, some very wide angled cameras that puts you in the film, puts you in the movie, makes you believe that you're there. Well worth a watch. You need to watch this. But if you don't watch any of these that I've rattled on about, watch this one, please. That concludes my top pick for Netflix. I'm going to come back and do one of these in the future when Netflix gets some more in, probably in about 3 or 4 months, to show you there are amazing things on Netflix. Obviously, I'm not getting paid by Netflix or anything like that. There are other streaming services available. But Netflix is one of the cheapest out there, and a lot of people slate it. There are some amazing movies. You just need to find them. I'm hopefully here to tell you what movies and what TV series you can watch for your $6.99 a month. Thank you very much for watching my review, and stay tuned for my next one. Time for a bit of Netflix. What? For God's sake, bloody internet. Finally.